Hey everybody, welcome back to another edition of Flat Broke Outdoors. Today we are doing something a little different. You know, our last videos have been up in the Ozark National Forest, but today we are about 4 hours south and a little west of where we've been camping in the Ouachita National Forest. It's going to be something different. We are camped right on Lake Ouachita. We're going to do a little fishing probably. Let me, excuse me. Let me turn this camera around and I'll kind of give you an idea of where we're at. All right, everybody. As you will be able to tell, we are in a paid campsite with normal humans. I see a big trailer coming in over there, but let me show you what's going on here. I just got here. It's about, excuse me, 6:30 in the evening. It's quite a long drive for me, and I didn't leave till afternoon. So, at any rate, there's a nice quiet setting with tall pine trees everywhere. Should be some good shade here. Got a nice aluminum picnic table, a little grill area over there. Let's see, got a couple of trash cans over there. You know, it's when I was pulling in, I saw something that hurt my feelings. There's a fire ban, so we can't even have a fire. Well, it's gonna be almost like not camping at all, isn't it? But anyway, we do have a little grill over there if we wanted to grill something, but I'm not even sure if you can do that in a fire ban. I'm not really sure what the protocol is for that, but I'll have to find out. So I'm thinking that Hully Gully there a lot of times has some water in it. I see a little trail here leading out of the back of the camp. There quite possibly may lead down to the lake. Now that would be a bonus for fishing. So, oh, look at that. Right down to the lake. End up on my head here. Man, this is pretty. Pretty. Now this looks like a little offshoot of the lake itself. Let's get down here where we can see a little something. Well, boys and girls, it would appear that we have our own private fishing sanctuary right out the back of our camp. I think maybe if I get down here just a little more, you can see where this opens up into the big part of the lake. And my feelings aren't hurt that we're not on the big part of the lake, because we shouldn't have to listen to speedboats and pontoons and all of that rigmarole going by. I feel like we should be down here right after breakfast in the morning, seeing if we can catch fish. All right, this is going to be good. Well, I am going to negotiate my way back up this hill and commence my setup procedure, and I will get back with y'all in a little while. Hey everybody, welcome back. It's coming on dark pretty quick. I'm probably not going to cook anything tonight. I did bring some stuff for turkey sandwich and some chips. I'm probably just going to do that. Boy, this camera lies, because it is really getting pretty dark out here. I'm probably going to have to set up a light for long, but anyway, we're mostly set up. I mean, enough for tonight anyway. I'll probably go ahead and set the tables up here just a little bit, but I got some other things to dig out of the truck. But I think we are good to go for now. Got the water station set up over there out of the way where we're not tromping through water. Fire is not going to be an issue these couple of days we're here. I think the main thing is we'll have us a nice breakfast in the morning, just about daylight, and then we will mosey down this little trail and see if we cannot catch a fish. Because we haven't fished in a while, and I don't believe we have fished on the channel at all. So we will definitely do that. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get off here for now, and I'll get back with y'all for breakfast in the morning. Hey y'all, welcome back. One last look at everything before it's time to call it a night. Got everything mostly set up. I have to get my stove out in the morning, but other than that, it'll be pretty good. There's a little bit of the sun going down through the trees, and we'll come here under the big top. There's the old sleeping quarters in there, and the big top. Got my porch light right there, because you know I will be up trying to cook long before daylight, so it'll keep me from burning myself maybe. Look here, look how uptown I am here. I got running water, just like uptown folks. I got store-bought electricity. Man, you can't tell me nothing. Yeah, living like rich folks up in here. All right, y'all. I am really going to call it an evening now. I got no idea what time it is, but it's got to be close to 8:30 or so. It's getting dark enough you can't hardly see much. But anyway, I do have a couple of movies on the old iPad. I think I'm going to climb up in that cool air and look at some of the movies. And I will see y'all in the morning. Good morning, everybody. I'm just getting some coffee water on here. You know, it's beginning to get daylight a lot later than it has been. I guess it's coming on towards fall time now, but you know, I get up a lot earlier than it gets daylight now, and I can't start filming until it gets light enough for the camera to pick it up. If I turn on my porch light here, bugs cover you up. A lot more bugs right here than there has been in the mountains where I've been camping. All right, that ought to be coffee in no time. What do y'all think about biscuits and gravy this morning? Seems like a good day for it. I think that's what we'll do. We'll do biscuits and gravy. Sounds like a great idea. Anyway, I'm gonna get this coffee rolling. I'll get some sausage cooking, excuse me, for the biscuits and gravy, and I'll get right back with y'all. All right, y'all. We can't have biscuits and gravy without biscuits, and it's easier to have biscuits if I put this coal in my stove together here. I don't know if anybody's ever seen the way they fold up flat like this, but all you got to do is tip it up like that, undo the little latch, accordion like that, let the bottom down, bring the top up, make sure you get the little teeth plugged in where they belong, and just flip the latch back. And now we'll get the bottom squared away. That's all there is to it. It's got this little plate that goes in the bottom. It's kind of a heat diffuser thing. I just put the aluminum foil on top to keep things from dripping down onto it. Just set that right in the bottom. Take your little rack, put it in here. I usually put my rack up closer to the top. You know, the majority of the heat's in the bottom, and you don't want the bottom of your biscuits burning, so you just put the rack up higher. And if you have to, towards the end, you could flip your biscuits over if they don't begin to brown like you want them to on top. But typically, if you get it up there like that, it'll brown. All right, we'll just set that off to the side because I got to get the biscuits mixed up. I got my sausage cooking over here. I got the coffee water on. It'll be coffee in just a minute or so. So I'll bring y'all back in just a little while. All right, y'all. I'm going to bring y'all over to the kitchen, see what's going on this morning. We have bacon cooking in this skillet. I've got the makings of the sausage going on over here. Over here we got the coffee and it's ready. So I'm gonna grab this plunging machine with the, I don't know if I ever showed y'all, it's got the screen in the bottom of it. It's basically a French press. We'll stick that right in there and just ease it down. Try not to make a mess in my stove. Yeah, we'll just ease it down like that. And for all intents and purposes, that is a good cup of coffee. Or a good 2 or 3 cups of coffee. Depends on how big your cup is, I guess. All right, boys and girls, first cup of coffee of the morning. That ought to be good. Well, I'm gonna get this bacon rolling along here, drink a little coffee. I still got to make the biscuits yet. Look, I left myself plenty of room over there. I'm trying not to get flour everywhere, but no guarantees on that. I don't know what the day's gonna hold. I see a lot of blue sky out there, but man, it's humid already. You know, we had a couple of pretty nice mornings where it was in the high 50s and 60s. It was making for a nice fall morning, but boy, that ain't what I got today. It's good and warm this morning, kind of sticky. But anyway, I'm gonna get on back to my business, and I'll get back with y'all in just a little while. All right, y'all, welcome back to the kitchen. We got the old Coleman oven up here heating up. We got the gravy coming along nicely. There was something I saw over here I want to bring to y'all's attention right quick. Follow me over here. Now you see this? I see this in about every campground I go to, no matter if it's out in the, up in the mountains in the dispersed areas or in paid campgrounds. People take an old tent stake and drive it into a tree. That pisses me off. I probably have 20 tent stakes in my truck that I take out of trees. The same kind of people that do stuff like that are the same kind of people that put the toilet paper roll on upside down and lose one shoe on the highway. Their outlook in life probably isn't going to be very good. And before I leave, I'm going to take that stake out of that tree. And you can see down here where some knucklehead's been chopping on it with a hatchet of some kind. Do better, people. Do better and teach your kids better, and we won't have to deal with that kind of stuff. But anyway, I'll get off my soapbox now. So they seem to be everywhere I go. But anyway, I got the biscuits made, ready to go in the oven. Oven's heating up nicely. It'll be breakfast in no time. I'll bring y'all back in a little while. All right, everybody, welcome back. Got the biscuits out of the oven. They turned out good. And over here, the gravy has turned out. Turn that fire off. All right, kids. I'm going to put together a plate of biscuits and gravy. Take a minute to thank my Lord for supplying me with all of this day, this food. this beautiful camping area. And then I'm going to eat, get my fishing stuff together, and hopefully catch a fish. Turned out really well. I gotta say, cooking on that old gas Coleman stove brings back a lot of memories from when I was a kid. That's all we had. We didn't have propane anything, but we always seemed to have the old Coleman lanterns and at least one Coleman stove. We did a lot of cooking over the fire, but if the weather was bad or we had a lot going on, we would use that Coleman stove. So it's been a nice couple of camping trips being able to use that. It's been a long time. But anyway, enough about that. I'm gonna get this eaten up and get ready to go fishing. All right, kids, let's take a walk and see if we can't catch fish down here at the water. We're getting a good view of that water. Man, it's pretty. Everything is super still this morning. I suppose if you had a boat, this would be a great day to be on the lake. Watch your step. All right, let's try some casting here and see if I can even do it. Hoping for the best. Come on. Well, hope that ain't no. There we go. Let's try that again. It did not feel too good, to be quite honest with you. I really can't cast hard enough to get it out there very far. Down here running around. All right, let's try this again. Oh, look at that. See that buzzard over there across the way? I don't know if y'all can see it or not, but I figure I better speed up my movements or he might close in on me. Oh. I am not able to cast very well, ladies and gentlemen. I can't put any oomph on my lure. I'm fishing with a light rooster tail, and it's not there. Finally, halfway decent cast. It must be sticks or something in there. Catches me every time. Well, it's a sad day. Alright, y'all, I'm gonna do a little more casting here and see what I can come up with. If not, I may have to end my little fishing episode of this pretty early because My shoulder is screaming in pain at the current, so I'll let you know. All right, guys, welcome back. I'm going to take a little walk down to the local facilities here in this campground. I was down there this morning, but it was, well, they had plenty of lights on. The bugs, I guess, from overnight, they just had that place filled up. Not inside the bathroom, but there's a little walkway to it. But I'll bring y'all back. It's just, you can see it from out here in the street, but I don't want to waste all your time walking down there. So anyway, you can see it through the trees down there, right there. But anyway, I'll bring y'all back when I get down there, show you what's going on. Let's check and see if anybody's in here. Not bad, they're really pretty clean. It's just old. So anyway, go to the bathroom side. Alright, get the sink and mirror. There's a plug in up there. What this deal is? I really have no idea what that is. And one urinal, a stool, and a handicap stool. Alright, well, I'm going to use the bathroom while I'm here, and then we'll get on back. Alright, y'all, I walked all the way back up here from that bathroom. Well, I was really telling y'all some stuff, too. And I didn't have my camera on. I tell you what, one of these days, I'm going to fire that camera, man. But anyway, what I was saying, as I was just talking to myself and to nobody else, is that I have stayed in this campground before. My wife and I stayed here 2 years ago on our way back from Padre Island. All right, so I think my mic blinked out on about half of that uh, last spiel I was giving y'all on how close the campsites were. So I'll probably have to do a voiceover on that. But anyway, my mic battery went dead. But I think I'm going to take a little cruise around the campground in my truck just to see what I can see. And if I run onto anything I deem as cool and needs to be talked about, I will let y'all know. But anyway, I'll get back with y'all in just a little bit. Hey everybody, welcome back. It's getting on down later in the evening. I'm not exactly sure what time it is, probably 4 or 5 o'clock. But tonight for supper, when I was in the grocery store shopping for this trip, for whatever reason, I was in the aisle that all the canned chili is in, and I discovered this. Let me get around here where y'all can see it good. They have harnessed the Wendy's chili and put it in a can. Now, I am a big fan of Wendy's chili, but I don't know exactly if this really tastes like Wendy's chili. You know, over the years, I've eaten at a lot of different Wendy's all over America, and all their chili tastes pretty much the same. So I think tonight we are going to have chili dogs and a chili hamburger with Wendy's chili. And if that truly tastes like Wendy's chili, we're going to be on to something. So, y'all stay tuned. I got some hamburgers cooking now, and then when these get done, I'll cook some hot dogs and I'll heat that chili up, and we'll see how it turns out. It should be interesting. All right, y'all, welcome back. Turns out the Wendy's chili is a 100% fail. It doesn't even resemble Wendy's chili. They lost something in the canning process that they really needed. So I recommend not buying it. It's kind of expensive too. So yeah, the that's a no can do. The rest of it, I had the Nathan's all beef hot dogs. It was good. The bun was good. The hamburger I cooked was good, but the chili, complete fail. That hurt my heart too. I was going to be happy that I could get Wendy's chili and take it with me anywhere I wanted to go, but nope, not happening. So anyway, that is the turnout of the Wendy's chili. All right, kids, that's probably about all for now. I guess I'm going to get some things cleaned up around here, and I'll get back with y'all later. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. It is morning of day 3 here at uh, this particular campground, Denby Point in the Ouachita National Forest, right on Lake Ouachita. I'm running a little bit behind this morning. When I woke up, got to making some coffee, and I thought, man, we got this nice shower right down the road a little piece from me. I should probably use that facility. I'm not used to camping where they have showers, so I thought, let me go ahead and try this on for size. And sure enough, the shower fit. I needed it. But anyway, so I'm moving a little slow. Still going to do breakfast this morning. I am going to leave at some point today, but I'm not sure when. It's very quiet and peaceful here, so I hate to even leave at all. But anyway, I think I'm going to do some bacon and fried potatoes. I think I have biscuits left over from yesterday, so I'm probably not going to make biscuits again. So I'll do the bacon, fried potatoes, some onions, and I'll see what all I can throw together. I have some leftover stuff from yesterday. I really need to cook too, just to get rid of it. It's already cooked. I just need to warm it up. And I'm not one of them people that thinks that you have to have breakfast food for breakfast. So I will eat a leftover for breakfast. So give me a little bit. I'll get something put together, and I'll get right back with y'all. Hey everybody, welcome back. As I'm sitting here cooking up the bacon and potatoes and stuff, I thought to myself, seems like it's going to be a pretty nice day and not be real hot. So I think I might stay one more day here at this campground. So I quickly went online and made myself a reservation. They did have this, tonight open for here too, so that's good. One of the things I didn't tell y'all about the little town that's outside this campground, it's, I don't know, 4 or 5 miles away. It's a town called Mount Ida, and it's known for crystal mines. You can come here and I don't know exactly how it works, but I know there's several places you can go to and pay a little bit of money and mine for crystals. So that's pretty cool. Uh, so, I guess it's better to be known for your crystal mines than for your crystal meth. So anyway, I just thought I'd let y'all know that. Breakfast is coming along good. Uh, I don't know. I didn't plan on being here another day, but I did. Originally, I had planned, before I knew that you couldn't have a fire, I was going to do a pork roast on my spit over the fire. But since that's not an option, I have a pork roast I need to cook. So we are going, and later this afternoon, we're going to cook a pork roast in the Coleman oven. So, at any rate, that's how that'll be cooked. And uh, I'm not going to try fishing again. My shoulder just won't allow me to properly cast a fishing pole, and left hand casting just does not work for me. I'll end up slinging my pole out in the lake. But anyway, so I'll bring y'all back when breakfast is ready and let you see how it turned out, and then we'll go from there. Hey everybody, welcome back. I got the roast all rubbed up and ready to go into the Coleman oven. I got the oven, the temperature's up to where it needs to be. So let me see if I can load this thing one-handed. We'll see how it goes. This is all good as long as I don't drop it on the ground, right? It'd be a tragedy. All right, kids. It's all loaded up and ready to go. Not quite sure how long it'll take. On this crazy dial, I'll try to keep it somewhere between 300 and 350. Kind of hard to maintain it just where you want it. So at any rate, that's what we're going to do, and we will have pork roast for supper. Yeah, I almost forgot to mention, I traded my little 1 pound gas cylinder for the big one, because you'd hate to run out right in the middle of your roast cooking, but that shouldn't be a problem now. So anyway, I will bring y'all back about probably midway through it just to give you a look at it. Hey everybody, welcome back. I was thinking, it's going to be quite a while before that roast is done, and I was, I hadn't planned on anything for lunch because I was going to leave today, but I thought, well, let me look around in my cooler and see what I have. And I remembered having bought some Johnsonville jalapeno cheese brats. And I thought, well, what if I just make some pigs in a blanket? So this is the masterpiece I have created. So now, how to cook them. There's only one rack in that oven, so I think what I'm going to try to do is use this little pan here and slide it in on the bottom of this oven. There's our roast cooking away. And slide that in there to help deviate some of the heat. And we're going to slide these bad boys in there and pray they don't burn on the bottom. So anyway, I'll keep an eye on those, and I'll come back and let y'all know how they turn out. Hey everybody, welcome back. The roast is done, and it's been sitting here about, probably 15 minutes just to let it rest. I want to cut into it and make sure everything is done just the way we want it. Whoops. Whew. I don't know if 15 minutes was long enough. Oh, look at that. Oh, the only thing better than looking at this is being able to smell it. Oh, that is fine, fine, fine. Let me trim that off there. It's just hassling me. Just giving me a fit. Yeah, that's going to be good, ladies and gentlemen. Going to be good. Get a paper towel here. I'm going to go ahead and cut this whole thing up so I can put what I don't eat in a Ziploc. All right, y'all. That is the roast. Everything turned out just fine. Yep. Worked out great. All right. Well, that's it on the roast, folks. And when I figure out what kind of side dish I'm going to have with it, I'll let y'all know. Thanks for watching. Hey, y'all, welcome back. I've given it some thought, and I don't think I'm going to make any side dish to go along with that roast. I'm still pretty full from the pigs in the blanket I made for lunch, so at best I'll probably just eat a little of that roast for a late evening snack or something. I took a look at the weather, and it's supposed to rain in the morning, somewhere between 3 and 5 is supposed to start raining. So I downsized my kitchen area just a little bit. I put one of the tables away and kind of consolidated some things. I mean, obviously I'm not going to take everything down. A little rain isn't going to bother anything, but I do want to be semi-prepared. I don't want to have to pack up a whole lot of stuff in the rain tomorrow, but I'm not really quite sure what time I'm going to leave. Probably has a lot to do with how bad it's raining. You know, I'll take a look at the weather in the morning and make that decision. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm still going to stay for breakfast and take care of all that, and then slowly pack this stuff up and start heading home. I got about roughly 3.5, 4 hour drive tomorrow. Depends on the weather. Might be even longer, but I've sure enjoyed my stay here for sure. And I'm going to clean up just a couple more things and probably watch a movie or something. But at any rate, I'll get back with y'all first thing in the morning. Good morning, everybody. It is definitely raining, just like they said it was going to. I don't know if ain't quite hardly daylight enough for y'all to see out there, but you can see the water coming in on my platform here. Yes, sir. Raining pretty good out here. I am going to get some coffee on, and I guess try to wait for the rain to slack up before I even begin to think about packing any of this stuff up. But hey, everybody, welcome back. It is coffee time, so let me run this press through here. The storm really hasn't let up too much since I got up, and there's a lot of lightning in this storm, so I'm probably not going to start packing up until that lightning calms down. I don't really want to be the next thing on the menu at this barbecue anyway. This junk packed up, and I don't believe there's any way around me getting soaking wet packing up this camp, which doesn't really bother me. The worst thing is this overhead tarp is still going to be wet when I pack it up. So when I get home, it's still going to be wet, and I'm not sure when it's going to stop raining. So, you know, I won't put it in the bag. I'll just put it in the back of my truck, and then whenever it stops raining, I'll lay it out at home or wherever I happen to be and dry it out. But it tends to make a mess when you got to pack up in the rain like this. And depending on how long I end up having to stay, I may cook breakfast, but it's not really in my plans right now. You just never know. But we got coffee, so it ain't all bad. Seems like in my last few videos, I have seemed to find all the rainstorms. Let me turn this light a little bit. That thing's right in my eyes. No, it's right in your eyes. I don't know how well y'all can see me now, but if it would do me any good, I would pan out and around and let y'all see the storm, but it's so dark out there, I don't think y'all will be able to see anything. The storm's not letting the sunshine through like it normally would at this time of day. It's probably after 7 o'clock already. It's still pretty dark outside. I don't know how well this mic picks up all the thunder and that kind of stuff, but it's a pretty rough storm rolling through. I'm always thankful for this uh, SJK Roadhouse tarp when it's raining like this, because it doesn't, and I've put this thing through its paces. It's been in some nasty storms, and I'm pretty rough on it. And so far, so good. It has not let any water come through. Every now and then it'll blow in through the sides, and I'll have to pull the sides down some, but for the most part, this thing is definitely worth having. All right, y'all, welcome back. It doesn't show any signs of letting up, so I'm gonna go ahead and reheat some of yesterday's breakfast, because it looks like I'm gonna be here for a little while. Well, I hope y'all can hear that. That is a powerful storm. Man. You know, there is a few folks just down the way a little bit tent camping, and I bet they're hating life right now. Woo. Boy. Woo. I don't know if y'all saw that lightning or not, but it's definitely coming on down. Woo. I feel like that old boy Luke from the Outdoor Gear Review. Seems like he gets stormed on every time he gets out of the house. Woo. It's raining in here sideways on me, boys and girls. Oh. I don't feel like I bargained for all of this. Woo! Ah. Boy, that'll make your hair stand up on end right there. Man, what a storm. Really messing up my breakfast cooking, I'll be honest with you. Can't hardly find a dry spot to stand. At least the wind hasn't blew our fire out yet. We're still cooking. So I believe everything's gonna be all right. Man, well, that lightning is something else. It's got me thinking a little bit. I'm over here standing in this puddle of water cooking. All this lightning around me. Doesn't seem like one of the smartest things I've ever done. Swing y'all around here so you can kind of see what kind of mess I'm working with here. All right, boys and girls, this is the lake I'm working with here. There's water coming everywhere, all up into my camp, all the way over by my cook stove. Anyway, here's yesterday's breakfast again today. Can't be anything wrong with that, can it? Heating up nicely. But over here on the tripod where I had y'all, it's all full of water. So, well, I probably should have ran for higher ground. Well, ain't nobody's fault but my own, I guess. The weatherman told me what was going to happen. He wasn't lying. Oh. All that water coming off there. Man. From the looks of my little camp spot here, I might need to get my chainsaw out and start chipping away at making an arc if I plan on getting out of here. Hey, see if I can make my way over here and see what's going on. Yeah, this big puddle. You know, this camera really makes that sky look like it's pretty light, but it's not really. It's dark, man. Plenty of lightning too. Yep, the great flood is upon us. All right, I'm gonna put y'all back up on the perch here. Hold on just a second. You know, these are the kind of experiences that you don't get sitting at home on the couch. You know, you got to get out to get you some of this. You know, I love this stuff, but it sure makes cleaning everything up, kind of a pain in the butt, but man, just to be out here, if you want to experience nature, this is nature at its finest right here, boy. Yeah, this storm is almost as bad as the one. I think it was 2 or 3 videos ago where I woke up to a really bad storm, and I think what made that storm worse was the wind. That wind was really rocking that old camper trailer pretty rough. You know, when you have a storm wake you up out of your sleep, that that's a pretty good storm. Should have brought my rubber boots. I really wasn't planning on a flood, but here we are. Just think, all of y'all watching this get to experience this and never have left your couch probably. So that's got to be kind of cool. And if there's anybody out in it deeper than I am right now, I sure feel for them. Because at least I got shelter. All right, y'all. I'm gonna let y'all go for now, and then I'll bring you back when this old storm calms down a little bit. Hey, everybody, welcome back. That part of the storm has passed. I took a minute to look at the radar while I was off camera, and it's far from over. That one big cell, and I took a screenshot of that particular part of it. So at some point towards the end of this video, I'll add that clip in. But it looks like I should have some down. You know, everything should calm down really well about somewhere between 10:30 and 11. So I will take that time to pack all this stuff up. You know, as I was reflecting back, that probably was a little worse storm, lasted a little longer than that, the one that had woke me up in that video. But you know, I knew that it was going to storm. I knew it yesterday, but yesterday was just such a peaceful day. I just did not want to leave. You know, I wanted to stay here and enjoy that quiet. Just, you know, you just don't get that very much in a public campground, and I really didn't want to miss that opportunity. So anyway, so this is what I get. Wake up to this, and you know, as the storm was calming down some, I thought to myself, you know, I've been standing here in a puddle of water in a terrible lightning storm. That doesn't seem real smart to me, but you know, we made it through that part anyway. So, and the water is finally starting to recede some around here since the rain calmed down. But anyway, it was an experience. You know, that kind of stuff it's kind of fun to me. You know, as long as you're properly prepared. You know, we got the tarp here keeping us dry. You know, none of our stuff's really getting wet. But you know, I have had days, especially back when I was in the Army. You know, we would be out on field exercises or whatever, and a storm like this roll through, and you don't have anything. You know, you have one of them old ponchos that I don't really know what they were good for. They didn't keep water off of you for sure. You know, those things let water through just like wearing nothing at all. But you know, I guess it made you feel better at the time. But you know, I've been in plenty of horrible thunderstorms and lightning storms out there, and it wasn't enjoyable. So having the proper setup means a lot. You know, there's a lot to be said for planning ahead. You know, I generally always have with me, you know, tarps and that kind of stuff, you know, stuff to keep me dry. But anyway, I'm gonna get off here for now and finish reheating this breakfast from yesterday, drink my coffee, and I'll get back with y'all in a little while. All right, everybody, welcome back. I took advantage of a lull in the storm. Got everything packed up soaking wet, I guess. But that's all part of the game here. So we're just gonna give this campground a once over. Make sure we don't have anything left behind, any garbage, anything of that nature. We don't want to be those people. I don't know if I showed y'all what somebody left here for the next person. I think that's pretty cool. Somebody took the time to do that. But anyway, it would appear that we have everything picked up, all of our guy lines, tent stakes, that kind of stuff. Looks like we're leaving it in pretty fair shape, at least a little better than it was when we got here. But anyway, folks, I am going to wrap this up here and start my long journey home. Until next time, be nice to everybody. It doesn't cost you a dime. And I'll see you on the next one.